Hello everybody, it's TheAireaidLord, and I kind of need to make this video just to get some things off my chest in particular and just talk about some things that have come to my attention. Now, they're not necessarily things that are new that have come to my attention. I've been seeing this happening for quite a long time actually, and I am kind of confused by it. So I want to discuss it right now in this. It's not really a gaming update, it's really just like a thoughts video. I just want to briefly go over what my thoughts are on stuff that's going on right now, and I want to kind of search as to why it's going on. I kind of need fan feedback, so if you have any feedback, leave it on this video and tell me what your opinion, because I am interested in hearing it, because what I'm about to talk about actually has to do, with you. So that's the thing that's going to be happening, alright? So what am I talking about? Well, it's really just come to my attention that as of right now, things on the channel just are at I don't understand. I mean, they're just at like a standstill for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So what I'm talking about is that ever since my Jak and Daxter HD collection playthrough, ever since that playthrough, okay, whether the game was Twisted Metal, whether it was Syndicate, Mass Effect 3, and now Prototype 2. I know there were some other games I played in there, but those are just the top games I can think of right now. For whatever reason, I don't know what the reason is, my videos have been stuck at this level of views that just won't go up or down. Like, I'll upload like 20 videos or 10 videos even in a row, alright? Obviously, that's how I do my channel. Most people know this. If you're a new person, I do playthroughs, so I upload large amounts of videos, like SSHOP. Or I don't know who the name of this guy is. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you upload like SSHOPKC or some guy," who I have no clue who he is. Apparently, he is a commentator who was actually inspired by my friend Phil. So I think that's kind of funny. But everyone's like, "Oh, you upload just like him," even though he has around the same number of subscribers as my friend Phil. So most people are torn between saying I copy Phil and that I upload like SSHOPKC, or I don't even know his gamer tag, I think that's his name, but that's how I run my channel. I upload multiple videos, and if it's a playthrough, like Mass Effect 3 was like 90-something parts, I upload multiple portions of that. So, I have just been looking at the videos that I've been uploading, and I've seen a consistent pattern that when I upload these videos, they seem to be getting little to almost no views, okay? Now, I don't want, before I go into this, I don't want anyone commenting and saying, "Oh, he's complaining about his views, he's not happy with what he's doing right now, and he's trying to suck for more views," and no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to inform you guys about what's going on the channel right now, because it's disheartening to me. Because I put in a lot of time into something that's a hobby. This is a hobby, alright? Everything I do on YouTube, everything I do with my gameplay videos, it's all a hobby, okay? It has nothing to do with my personal life. As you know, I keep my personal life and my YouTube channel completely separate. For the most part, unless I'm going out with friends like Phil and Rambo and all those guys over on my Dark Side Phil kind of channel thing that I have going on with him. But other than that, everything is kept separate. Almost like you hear in history class, the separation between church and state. This is the separation between my personal life and YouTube. And there's a reason I do that, okay? It doesn't make sense to put my personal life into YouTube. It really doesn't, alright? My YouTube channel is video gaming, and my personal life, it wouldn't really make sense to put video gaming into my personal life. It doesn't make sense. Now, I have had friends in the past come onto my channel. Recently, my friend, oh my god, I'm forgetting now. Oh. Ted came over, and we did Call of Duty, and I've had other friends like Top Dog and Savon. I've had other people from my personal life come over and do gameplay with me, but for the most part, I've kept my life and my channel separate. Okay? So, for me, on the channel, okay, you know that, alright, most of my fans know, okay, that when I upload videos, I don't necessarily advertise them, okay? I don't go around and I don't say, "Oh, check out my video." I don't do promoted videos. I know there's some sort of YouTube thing where you can do promoted videos. And I've just never done them before because I think you have to like pay money. It's not worth it. What I do on YouTube is purely for entertainment. And again, I said it, it's a hobby, all right? It's nothing that has anything to do with my personal life or anything, okay? It's just a hobby. It's something I do for fun. I entertain fans. I get to meet new friends. I get to go to gaming conventions. I get to do, series like fan mails, like Memory Lane, which is a new series I'm starting. And, I'm in creative projects like Project 7. I'm joining with my friends. So it's, I have a whole thing going, and it's all for entertainment for both myself and my fans on YouTube. So it's a little disheartening to me when I go on my videos and I see that there's like little to no views happening on the videos, all right? The reason why I bring it up now is because I was thinking, okay, the games I've been playing, they haven't really been popular, okay? Let's face it, Twisted Metal, yeah, I mean, I got a lot of people were interested in the online part of that game. But the campaign didn't really do that well. Syndicate, I don't think really any of my fans watched Syndicate just because the game sucked, and I kind of agree. Mass Effect 3, I don't know why. A lot of people were asking me to play that game, and then all of a sudden I upload the videos and just it didn't show. I don't know. But the only reason, again, I'm saying this is because I'm comparing my views to previous views that I've received on my channel, okay? It's not like I'm asking for views, okay? It's not like I'm complaining and stomping my feet and saying, oh, it's not fair, why am I not getting views? I understand it's very competitive on YouTube, and I understand there are lots and lots of commentators uploading videos. Right now, there are probably hundreds of thousands of people uploading game-related content to YouTube and across the internet, okay? It's just a fact. And I know it's hard to stand out against the crowd. I mean, I get tons of messages on YouTube from people who beg and they're like, oh, check out my channel, we need some help, we're trying to start, we need your help. And I get messages on Xbox and PlayStation, I get them all the time, okay? People are desperate to get their content out, and I have actually been very lucky, okay? I've had the chance to friend myself with somebody who's very successful on YouTube, and I received Machinima Partnership a couple of months ago in January. So I can say that I'm very successful at what I do on YouTube. I just broke 1,500 subscribers, so I think I'm very successful in what I do on YouTube. For only having done it for a little over a year, I opened the channel in December of 2010, I've only been doing this for a little over a year and a couple of months. So I think it's pretty cool that in that short period of time, I've obtained so much success. However, back to what I was saying about comparing views, in late 2011, when I played games like Assassin's Creed Revelations or Uncharted 3 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, those games would get lots and lots of views. People would view the videos. I get like, as soon as I would upload the videos, I would get like 40-something views. And, people would, go in and I would get a good amount of views on all my videos. And now, the reason why I'm uploading this video is because yesterday, when I was uploading my first batch of Prototype 2 videos, I noticed that the videos were really not doing well. There were some videos that weren't getting like any views. Some videos had like 0 views, and I'm like, how is that possible? I have 1,500 subscribers. You're telling me out of that huge fan base, well, I mean, I know not everybody is an active user. I know there are some people who subscribed and then left and never go on YouTube again. But out of all of my fans who I've amassed over the year that I've been doing this, not one person watched the vid. It's kind of disheartening because, again, I'm taking time out of my day to do this. It's a hobby, and it kind of hits you in the gut when you're doing something like this and people aren't reciprocating and they're not enjoying it. Now, I'm not saying that's always the case. There are some videos I get a lot of views, some I don't, but I always compare it, okay? Now when I'm going to compare my gaming updates, for example, okay? Just to give you a brief example. My gaming updates, in 2011, in late 2011, when I uploaded my gaming updates, I would get 1,000 views on those gaming updates. I'd say exactly 1,000 views I would get on my gaming updates in 2011. Like September, October, November, December of 2011, that was the number of views I was getting on my gaming updates when I would make them. Now it seems, whenever I make a gaming update nowadays, like in April or March, it seems like the videos only get about 100 or 200, and that's when I leave it on the main page of my channel for a consistent number of days. So you're talking about only a couple, like 10, 20, or 50 views for my gaming updates, which I use to inform the fans about what's going on in the future. So I just kind of feel like, why isn't anyone taking an interest in what I'm doing? Obviously, my records show that in 2011 I was doing stuff that was very successful and people were enjoying the content and I was getting a lot of positive feedback. My fan appreciation, perfect example. My Triple F fan appreciation, I had like 8 or 9 people who joined. And you can find, I took footage of that. You can find the Triple F footage that I took. There were a lot of active members who were really happy that they joined, and they were like, oh, it was so fun playing with you. Now, I can't even find the accounts of some of those guys who I played with. Like, I don't see them commenting on videos. I don't see them liking videos or, just watching them. I just don't understand why so many of my fans have just fizzled out. It seems like a lot of my fans have just left from when they joined, and they're just, maybe they're watching other people, or they have stuff going on in their lives. I don't know what the reason is, but I mean, regardless, it's just, I'm seeing the viewership steadily drop, okay? I had it at this point, Jak and Daxter was the high point. I was getting an incredible amount of views on those videos, and I understand why, okay? Not many people played the HD collection for Jak and Daxter, and I was one of the few people who did do a playthrough of it, so people were looking for it, and they found my playthrough, and they enjoyed it because I'm a Jak and Daxter veteran, and I've played the original series, so people thought it was cool that I did that, and people responded positively to it, okay? And again, that's something else. I'm always open to feedback, okay? If you're not viewing my videos because you don't like the game I'm playing, well, then you can suggest something. I'm always open to people voicing their opinion, okay? I'm not going to yell at you or anything for voicing your opinion. You're free to do it. And I've said this in the past. Do you want me to play more retro games? Do you want me to play the newest and latest? That's what I'm doing right now. The way I keep my channel consistent is by playing the new game releases that I like to play. Prototype 2 is an example. And Prototype 2 is a pretty popular game, and I thought people would like seeing it. So when I upload 10 videos of it last night, and they're not really getting a good number of views, it's confusing to me. I'm like, well, why the fuck is this happening? I don't understand. I think my commentary is great, unless there's something going wrong with it, but for the most part, I think I'm doing a pretty good job at commentating on my videos and uploading content that could satisfy a large number of people. It's just confusing to me. And again, it hurts me because I do this in my free time. I take time out of my day. I put time aside for me to go out and buy these games and spend all the money. I mean, I spend so much money at GameStop purchasing all the games. You look at the number of games and playthroughs I've done on my channel. I've bought like over, how many games? 30, 40 games at GameStop alone just to do stuff on this channel. And I think that's a lot of, heart and soul that I've poured into this on this channel. And all I'm looking for is just for some feedback and some honesty from my fans, okay? I don't want my fans to be scared that they can't voice their opinion because maybe they don't want to get yelled at by me or something. No, if you have an opinion, you can voice it. Absolutely voice it. I want you to, because I'm starting to see my videos just fizzle out. I don't want this channel to just go away. Alright, I don't want to get to the point where I'm uploading all these videos and they're not getting any views and nobody has an interest and the channel just exists for no reason and nobody's watching any of the videos. It would really hurt me if that was the case. I'm trying to make this footage more successful. I'm really trying to make it more successful. I'm trying to do other things so I can attract new audiences and get new people, even though it's a hobby, okay? I've gone to gaming conventions. I mean, think of the gaming conventions I've gone to all across the East Coast. I've gone to Connecticut in Hartford, Connecticut. I've gone to New York Comic Con in the center of New York City. I've gone to MagFest in freaking Maryland, which is like 7 hours away from where I live. I've gone to PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. I've gone to so many gaming conventions and have taken footage of all of the cool things going on. And again, I'm going to another gaming convention, June. I'm going to Too Many Games with a couple of friends of mine all the way out in Oaks, Pennsylvania, which is very far from me. And I'm taking the drive to do that because I care about my fans, my viewers, and my channel, and my friends. So again, it's confusing to me when I upload this content and people aren't responding to it. Because obviously I know, okay? I look at some videos like the PAX footage, like, perfect example, okay? One of my PAX videos, the first one when I was traveling in the car with my father, it got like 6 likes, okay? It got like 6 likes. And now I compare that to, I don't know, part 8 of my Prototype 2 playthrough, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. If I'm getting 6 likes on a video for PAX that is no gameplay, it's just me in the car with my father, that gets 6 likes, why does a popular game like Prototype get 0? Like, I don't understand. It really doesn't make sense to me. Again, are fans angry that I'm not playing the games that they want me to play? Are people just busy? Do I not have the... I mean, I know I have the audience. It's not like I don't have the number of people to watch my videos. I know I do. I have numbers. I can go right into my analytics for YouTube and look at the numbers I'm getting on my videos. Because it would show. In 2011, I got a steady rise in my viewership, okay? But now, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if I've changed, if you think I have. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But for whatever reason, my videos just aren't getting the number of views that they're getting. And I'm sure, I mean, I always get views from the haters who do thumbs down on almost every one of my videos. That's the funny thing. I have more consistency from the people who thumbs down my video than some of the likes that I get on my videos. That's kind of funny. Even though it still counts as a view, it's still hilarious that I get more thumbs down sometimes than I get likes on more of my videos. Like, if I consistently upload 10 videos in a row, I would get more thumbs down than I would thumbs up. So I think that's kind of funny, and it's kind of sad at the same time, but, you know, I don't take offense to the thumbs down. It really doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, for the future, I want to know what I can do to make the channel more successful, okay? I've tried. I just went through the list, okay? Gaming conventions, fan mail episodes, memory lane, where I try to intertwine my personal life with my YouTube channel, newest game playthroughs, retro games that have come out like 10 to 20 years ago. I've tried everything. Co-op playthroughs with friends, with family members, with friends across YouTube. I've tried everything to try to get this channel moving and grooving, and it doesn't seem like it's pushing the limit right now, okay? And maybe it's not my fault. Maybe it's just because the early season in 2012 or in the year is always a slow time. Maybe once we get into the summer and the fall of 2012, maybe you'll start to see more activity on the channel. Who knows? I know it's going to come when I get involved with all these series with my friends and go to more gaming conventions, but I just think right now I've just kind of hit a stumbling block. I really think I've hit a stumbling block, and I need your help, okay? I need some feedback. I need some honest feedback from my fans. What do you want to see on the channel? What can I do to improve the channel? And why do you think there's just little to no activity on this channel? Like, I feel as if it's just like a ghost town on this channel. I feel like sometimes I'll go on the channel and there just won't be anything going on. The only views I'll get are from old videos, and I can kind of see that in my analytics. So it's just, again, it kind of hurts me. This is a hobby. I take time out of my day to do it. I'm really, you know, connected to it, and I really have fun doing it. But it's hard to keep going, and it's hard to keep being motivated when you don't have the viewership and you don't have the consistency on the channel, alright? It really hurts my channel, okay? And if you're viewing the video and maybe you aren't commenting, I would suggest you comment so I know that you're there. I mean, I could always look in the analytics and see the views, but, I mean, it's always cool to see the comments that flow when I do a playthrough, that people are liking it. Again, like Jack and Daxter, I received so many comments from Jack and Daxter, up the wazoo. And I would love for that to happen for some of these other games that I'm going to be playing. For instance, the Ratchet & Clank HD collection. I'm sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of crazy hits and comments for that series of videos. But I'd like to see it for more of my playthroughs. It's not just when I do a game that people really like. I want it to be consistent for other game playthroughs. Basically, it tells me that my fans will stick by me no matter what. No matter what game I play, they'll stick by me, and I like the consistency of that. And that I used to have that. I'm not saying I want it and I'm complaining and begging. I used to have that. In late 2011, I had that on my channel, but for whatever reason, it just doesn't exist anymore, and I don't know why, and I'm trying to find the answer as to why that is, okay? So that's pretty much all I wanted to get off my chest. Honestly, I don't know what else I can do for the channel. I've done everything. I've said it 100 times, 100 different ways, and yet, you know, it just goes without saying that when you devote yourself to something for so long, you kind of get lost in it. And maybe I've lost myself in it. Maybe my content isn't the greatest anymore. I don't know. I'm still doing great. I'm still using my same camera that I've had for a year now. I'm still using the same plasma screen TV. Nothing has changed. The quality is still the same except for the white light, which sometimes fucks up the camera. But other than that, I don't know what other level I can deliver on. I'm trying to please every fan. I really am. But it's just going to get to the point where I'm just going to be like, you know what? It's done with. And again, I've said this before. If you watched my King of Hate podcast interview, I mentioned that I'm going to college in a year. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to do these consistent playthroughs all the time. And the channel is going to unfortunately have no content on it for months on end. Now that could change, but if I go on the channel and I'm like, well, not many people are viewing the videos anyway, so why bother? What incentive do I have to upload any content when I'm in college focusing on my future? It doesn't make any sense, okay? So this channel is in your hands. I've said this many times before. I think I made a vlog about this in November. I think I made an exact replica of this video in November of 2011 because so many people, I think at the time, were complaining that I wasn't playing games or I was copying and stuff, and I was trying to quell their complaints. But now I feel like I have to do it all over again just because I feel like the channel has hit this stumbling block, okay? So please leave your comments in the video. I have a description of the video kind of going over what the video is about if you've actually stuck long enough into this video. Please, I would highly suggest, again, I'm not begging for views, okay? I'm not begging for views. All I'm asking is that my fans show the consistency that they showed earlier, okay? I'm trying to understand why the consistency isn't there anymore, okay? I had a huge number of viewership on my channel. I felt like every time I uploaded a video in late 2011, there was always somebody watching me. I would always get lots of comments. Everyone would feel like they had a community. Now it feels like when I upload videos, it's just me. I'm a loner. There's nothing going on the channel, and there are only comments here and there from people who are sparsely interested in the channel. So I kind of feel fizzled out at this point, and I kind of feel down, and especially, you know, with Prototype 2. Why continue my Prototype 2 playthrough when it's probably not going to do well and people just aren't going to fucking watch it? So I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm going to quit Prototype 2. I love Prototype 2. I'm going to obviously keep playing it, and I'm going to keep uploading it. But I need your input because in the future it's going to get to the point, like I just said, that it's going to get to the point where I'm just not going to do this anymore because people just aren't watching the videos. I'm just going to stop the channel altogether. I'll still be friends with Darkside Phil because he's a friend of mine in real life. We'll still communicate and stuff. But other than that, the channel is just going to go away just because no one's watching the content. And I can't keep up with something that's just not working out. It's just, I'm being honest here, okay? I know I have my sparks here and there when I go to a gaming convention or I do a game that no one else is playing, like an HD collection, but I need it to be consistent. I can't have it just be for the other stuff. So I'm asking you as a viewer, as a subscriber, as a fan, as a hater, if you're a hater, if you're watching this, probably disliking the video, hi, how you doing? Leave your feedback and tell me what you think. I don't know. That's it. I'm the TheAireaidLord. I'm in 24 minutes, as usual, with these long updates. Again, this isn't a gaming update. This is my feelings that I feel have been going on the channel. I feel like I'm in such a bad position with the channel, and I really want to get this bad taste out of my mouth because it's growing worse and worse. I don't want to get to the point where nobody's watching this content anymore. I would really feel bad, and then I would just drop off the grid and no one would, you know, fucking know. I mean, Sure, I have my science fiction novel that I wrote that I always try to integrate into the channel, and I always try to make it a part of what I do. But I don't want, I'll have that be successful, and then everyone's like, oh, he has a YouTube channel, and then it'll just suddenly get popular. It's like, I want it to be consistent. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be, like I said, with a consistency all throughout, okay? So I'm the TheAireaidLord. I'm Chris. I hope you guys, enjoyed watching this video. I hope it kind of opened your eyes to what I feel right now. This is what I feel inside for the channel, and I hope it shows, okay? So that's it. I'll see you guys later. I don't know when I'll get back to Prototype 2. Probably, maybe Friday or Saturday. And I will try to finish that game up. So that's the plan. See you guys later.